Grand Rising Beauties. Today I'm going to be talking about identity, the invisible force in your brain that allows you to show up with the confidence and the strength in who you are at your core, to experience the life that you are experiencing or you want to experience. But most people do not know that their life is being led subconsciously by who they don't want to be, okay? And I'm going to break this down just a little bit psychologically. In your brain, there's something called the DMV that literally keeps you consistent in who you are right now, okay? So you are probably focused on, what do I need to do? I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that. And you're running around with your head cut off trying to figure out where am I going wrong? Where am I going wrong? But subconsciously, your brain is literally keeping you the same. And how? There is something called the DMV that is a part of your brain that literally stores your identity, and it keeps you consistent. It's not trying to make you successful, okay? So this is where your mind needs to be driven towards success. You have to begin with, who do you want to become, okay? This is what your brain needs. Your brain needs actual actions towards who you want to become, okay? So literally small things, how you see yourself. If you see yourself as shy, you see yourself as afraid, you see yourself as not enough, you are not going to be enough. You are going to be afraid. You are not going to take steps towards the life that you desire. All it takes is literally small actions and rewiring your brain to believe that you can be who you want to be. And it's not so much of, to have the life that I want, what do I need to do? It's more so of, who do I need to become to have the life that I want, right? That's why people say visualization is good, because your brain doesn't really know the difference once you close your eyes between real life and between your imagination. So that is you trying to rewire your brain. It is you rewiring your brain. When you sit there and you imagine, when you sit there and you're driving your car and you imagine the car you want to drive, when you sit there in the morning and you take 5 minutes out of your life, when you probably scroll on your phone for hours, and you take 5 minutes out of your life to sit there and meditate with your thoughts and sit in them and imagine the life that you want and genuinely feel how you want your life to be, things will literally start to change. You just have to have a whole different perception of your reality and of yourself. Other than that, nothing is going to change, okay? You could be trying to do all this stuff, but once you realize that subconsciously you are consistently still being the same person internally, you'll never be able to see the external different. Nothing externally will happen differently until it changes up here and in your soul, in your body, right? You gotta feel it. And I want you to know that you literally, when I tell you your life can change, baby, it does not take years, okay? It does not take years to change your life. You can literally collapse time between who you are right now and the life you're living and the life that you want to live by changing internally and by changing your mindset subconsciously. You need to show up as if you are already that person, because this is what happens. Your brain needs evidence, action-based, to show that you could be a different person. Your brain is literally trying to just keep you consistent. Your brain is not meant to, your human brain is not meant to make you successful. Success is subjective, right? So whatever success is to you, whatever life that you want that seems so far away or seems so far-fetched for you, it's not. Your brain is just trying to keep you consistent, and it's not meant to make you successful. So once you understand that psychologically and how to rewire it, and it takes constant work, and this is what people don't believe, is like, you need to believe in compounding, okay? Compounding. Once you keep making small decisions, small tweaks, small thoughts, being aware of the thoughts that you have and making those small tweaks and literally doing one thing more, being 1% more. In the book Atomic Habits, he talks about the power of 1%, of being 1% better. Try to do, this is a challenge for you, is try to do something that you know you have time to do today that will benefit your tomorrow, or will benefit your identity, or will benefit who you are, or benefit your life in any sort of way, whether it be picking up and I need you to understand this too, is if you're trying to be busy running around doing a bunch of things, and then your place of peace being your home, your room, wherever you live is messy, it literally also psychologically does not help your mental clarity. You have to be in a place of peace and not chaos, and like you see all this stuff that you need to do. Slowly but surely you will get there. The power of belief, the power of small actions, and I also feel like that's why people are like, oh, manifestation doesn't work. But it does. Now when you sit there and you do nothing and you just try to tell yourself, I can have the life that I desire, abundance flows to me, abundance is flowing within me, and you do nothing else, you do no internal work, you don't try to rewire your brain, nothing is going to change. It seems simple, but when it gets down to the nitty-gritty of actually changing your subconscious mind, that's the hardest step for people, because some people can't even realize that their life is being driven from their subconscious mind and the beliefs that they were taught growing up. Example, scarcity. You're going to have a scarcity reality. And I want you to know that you literally already have everything that you need to, I don't care if you're sitting there saying, I don't have enough money yet, or I'm gonna have this, if I have this, I'm gonna be happy, or once I get this, I'm gonna actually start, or once I do. No, you literally have everything you already need. You do. I'm telling you that right now. So start today, start right now to rewire your brain. Start doing actions, because your brain needs proof so you could trust yourself, right? Because once you do something different, once you feel a different way, or you start to do a different action, your brain actually blocks it. It tries to defend your identity. That's what it does. Your brain defends that identity that you have been for so long. So when you do something different that could be beneficial for you, it's like, oh shoot, oh no, back up, defend. This is not who we are. So I'm gonna need you to go against that. Go against the grain. Go against the grain and beat all the odds. That's it. Have a blessed day. Peace. Catch you next time.